Right, Bowler predictive programming computer games, or not just computer games, TV programs. Think of programming a computer, programming the mind, or the subconscious mind, which seeps into the conscious mind. Bit like your subconscious will notice something, and then it'll inform your conscious brain when it sees it, yeah? So what they've done is put something out in a computer game. I'm a big fan of Resident Evil games, but I can see it now because I've went back to this game from, I don't know, a few years ago before this Ebola scare, and, you know, I thought, well, this is interesting, this storyline. I don't know why I'm engrossed in it, but now I know why. Because it's a fucking predictive programming scam. This was all based in West Africa, you see, this computer game, Resident Evil 5. And if you look at where the Ebola crisis has been, it's pretty much bang on the money. Unbelievably. So you've got these shanty town places, and this is where the Ebola virus comes from, yeah? You've also got this theme of meat being carved and rotten meat, and you go up and investigate certain places, and it'll give you a little line of text saying, "Oh, this is all rotten meat," and blah blah blah. Of course, the Ebola thing was apparently came from rotten bush meat or monkey meat or something, right? Because it's still a load of shit. It's a hoax. So that what they're doing here is they implanted the thought or idea a few years ago into your subconscious brain via predictive programming, and then when it came out, it makes it more scary, more real. When it's not, it's just a load of shit, really. Of course, this theme of predictive programming isn't a new one. It's been around for a long time. Here's an example. Jack Nicholson here in Stanley Kubrick's film The Shining actually goes around. This is a scene prior to a major event, and this is him just wandering around the hotel, and he's got a ball, and he whacks it on the floor here. Now, this is the scene where Danny contacts the guy who comes out to save them and knows that there's something bad going on in the hotel. He gets an axe to his chest, and he dies right at this location. There's the doll there to signify that as well. So that is an example of predictive programming, because your subconscious knew or knows that Jack bounces the ball there, and when the event actually happens, it makes the event more terrifying because it's been seen before with your subconscious, yeah? Now, with Resi 5, which is a good game, quite enjoy it. It's got its downfalls, too much action stuff and all that. They've been doing the same thing. Like, I don't know if I mentioned, can't remember, but the company was shipped over from Japanese to American. So what they've got here in this scene, I don't know if you've read the news stories, were saying that people with Ebola, they start bleeding from the eyes, yeah? So here's your bleeding from the eyes thing. And they've been doing it. I mean, here's a few. I mean, this might sound a bit wacky and stuff, but, you know, could be real, to be honest. It's worth investigating. That was a long time before 9/11. I mean, you know, it's putting it in your subconscious, isn't it? And again, you've got another one here. Curious George and the Ebola virus. So again, you know, is there such thing as coincidence? Well, I certainly don't think so. It's also, it's like a form of black magic in a way, you know, spellcraft. Like a form of bad magic, really, isn't it? But, yeah, I mean, you've got loads of examples for it, which are just too in your face, you know. Sandy Hook in the Batman Dark Knight movie. And that was before the Sandy Hook hoaxathon. So they seem before they do these hoaxes, what they have to do is implant it into your brain subconsciously via your TV programs or entertainment things, gadgetry and shit like that. Because that's pretty much what it's used for, isn't it? TV programming. So that's why I don't watch it. But you can't get away from it, obviously, because even if you're playing computer games, you got it there. But the way to, like, I mean, it's just interesting when you notice it because it doesn't really affect you, because you're obviously using your critical mind, and they're just hoping on people not using the critical mind and just accepting everything and not actually, you know, using that ability. Well, it is sort of an ability. It's just being able to fucking question what's in front of you, and that's what people accounting or the system doesn't want you to do. On that note, I'll bid you farewell. Good evening.